welcomes you, ma'am. Salute! VIP! Salute!
Good evening to one and all present here. This cutie pie is going to welcome you.
A hearty good evening to one and all. I extend an hearty and warm welcome to everyone. We all have gathered here to celebrate Tiny Tots Day. Welcome all.
I once again welcome our esteemed chief guest, Mrs. Kunama Matthews, Reverend Father, respected Principal Sir, Headmaster Ranjan Sir, Headmaster Suja Ma'am, academic supervisors, committee members, and I welcome everyone on the stage. Give a big round of applause. Thank you, everyone. Give a big round of applause. Thank you, everyone.
It is true that a prayer that comes from the heart can move mountains. It increases our faith and brings us closer to God. So let us all stand up in prayer position for a beautiful prayer song presented by our students. Choir, thank you. God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. Oh, wonderful love. So I think I can go ahead. So I think I can go ahead. So I think I can go ahead. Oh, wonderful love. Oh, wonderful love. God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. Oh, wonderful love. Oh, wonderful love. It's so much that he got me out. And I'm so much to be a big so much that got me out. Good evening, all. A very warm welcome to Honorable Chief Guest, Reverend Father, respected Principal Sir, the Managing Committee members, distinguished guests, and dignitaries. I, Vihan Porwal, welcome you all to Miti Kerang on Tani Talks 2023. We also welcome our respected parents. Your gracious presence will encourage us and motivate us to perform on the stage with confidence. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Makarta. Today, me and my friends are excited to perform before you. Along with our dear teachers, we work really hard to make this evening memorable. I assure you that you have a gala time. I request you to excuse us for any shortcoming. Thank you and have a great day.
I warmly welcome my dear teachers, Reverend Father, and the President of YWCA, Kunjama ma'am. Please give her a big round of applause. The presence of her has gratitude us and making this particular evening a great event. Mitti Ka Rang is actually a concept-based musical drama. It is very different from whatever events we had in the past. So my dear parents, please put off your mobile in silent mode. You need not run around here to take the photographs. You will be provided with the digital part of this event individually or in group also. So no need to worry. We will provide you the everything, every facilities. I humbly request all the patients, all the teachers and parents particularly to be in a patient mode to understand what actually is Mitti Ka Rang. Mitti Ka Rang is particularly a concept how a teacher is molding a child for the development of society in which we are studying, we are living, we are struggling to achieve our goals. So every individual plays a very important role to making themselves important and to be contributing to this nation as a great success. So that is only the concept of Mitti Ka Rang. And the children themselves have done a lot of work. It is very difficult for these small children to speak, to act, and to do things in such a manner where it is presentable in a positive manner. So I want all of you to please appreciate these children, the effort of the teachers, the small children, and my dear parents who have come here to see an excellent show which will always be a happier moments to you all. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Great dancers are not great because of their techniques. They are great because of their passion. So now I call upon the kids to come and present welcome dance.
Mrs. Kunuma Matthew is a civil engineer by profession. She has completed her BTech in Civil Engineering from Government Engineering College, Thrissur, and MBA in Marketing and Finance from FMS Delhi. Now I invite esteemed chief guest to be on the stage, please, and address the gathering. A big round of applause for her.
Our chairman, Reverend Father Shaji Matthews, respected principal, headmistress and teachers, and all the committee members. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to meet your tiny tots and speak to the parents. So good evening, children. Most of the children are behind the scene. They are preparing themselves to create a spectacular show for you, parents. They might be feeling very happy today. I'm sure about it because their parents have come to the school leaving everything aside. It's a great thing for them. Dear parents and grandparents who have come over here, your sheer presence today in the school shows your commitment to your child and how important is your child to you. God has entrusted a great job with you. The responsibility is very huge. He has given you a life to you. It is your responsibility to nurture and develop and bring it up into full blossom. We all know parenting is not easy. The gift of parenting comes with its own pains, its own prizes. It is the labor of love. Imagine and remember the sleepless nights you have spent so far for your child. The career decisions which you have postponed many times because of the child. Your priorities you have shifted because of your child. It is all resulting into blossoming of your child. At the same time, you are enjoying the happiness of parenting also. You laugh together with your child. You play, you sing a song with your child. Hug and kiss the child. How beautiful it is. It is such a wonderful experience which God has given you. Enjoy it when you get it. There are many parents who don't have that enjoyment in life. Your parenting is like a gardening, and a parent is a gardener, and this universe is the garden. God has given you a small seed to plant it and nurture it. You very carefully nurturing it, planting it, watering it to bring it into a healthy, full-blown plant. And you feel happy when the plant is giving you the best possible flower in the world. In the garden of this universe, you bring the best possible flower to this world. Imagine how great is that job of yours. So take pride in your job. Take pride in parenting. Today I would like to speak to you about a little bit about parenting. You know very much, today is a time of knowledge, so everyone knows everything. Still, I would like you to take you to a little bit of little nuances of the parenting. There are different types of parenting. The first one is authoritative parenting. What is authoritative parenting? The parent is very clear about the rules and regulations and how the child should be brought up. The parent takes care of the complete setup of the rules in the house. And he or she is ensuring that the child is moving strictly within those rules and regulations. This way, no, that way, no. Straight, according to your direction only. She controls the complete behavior of the child, the attitude of the child. At the same time, not asking or taking care of the child's needs and not resolving the problems the child is facing. Sometimes, to ensure that discipline is implemented, the parent is shouting and yelling, sometimes shaming the child, sometimes belittling the child, and even sometimes spanking the child. Is it not? So this happens. So what happens to the child? The harshness of the parent actually breaks the spirit of the child. The child grows up feeling lost without any directions, because there is nobody to nurture the child. There is nobody to give proper directions and guidance. Directions are given every day, but guidance is not given to the child. So the child grows up as lacking self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-respect. So this kind of children can become rebellious in the school. They can bully other children, and they become very disruptive sometimes in the school, and they are very loud and demanding about their rights always. There is another kind of parenting which is just the opposite, which is permissive parenting. In this, the parent imagines that the child is a grown-up, an adult. So he or she knows what to do every day. She can take care of her own life. This is what this parent thinks about. So this parent gives the complete control of the house to the child. In such houses, what happens? The whole house revolves around the child. Everything happens as per the child. So the parent doesn't set up any rules or regulations. Even if they have set up rules, they are not so particular about ensuring that these rules are complied. So the feeling of the child, they make feel the child as if the feeling the child gets is that she can talk or behave whichever way she feels like, to whomsoever and wherever. So these kids are allowed to set their own the timings for everything, schedules for everything. Their sleep time, their TV time, their play time, their study time, everything. So because the child is in control of the whole thing. So what happens to such children? The child feels that the parent is not trustworthy inside. You might be doing everything for the child, but the feelings of the child is this: the parent is not trustworthy. The child loses trust in the parent, and no confidence also in the parent. So what happens? They are in the driver's seat, so they can drive in whichever way they want to drive, which is true also in the house, right? So what happens is the child loses a sense of security. The sense of security should be developing in every children slowly. But this child loses or doesn't develop a sense of security. Rather, a sense of insecurity settles in the child. And at times, when in need, the child is feeling very much shaky because there is nobody really supporting them. They lack control because nobody is controlling them. They don't know how to control themselves. They lose self-control. They lose self-discipline. And also because of this, self-respect. So these children cannot deal with the rules and regulations. And they know very well that these rules can be bend also, because they see that at home, these things. So they can make decisions growing up, but they never will be responsible for the consequence of their own decisions. There is another type of parenting, which is over-parenting, which we all know. In a house with only one kid or two kids, the parents are so anxious about the child. You are doing everything for the child as a parent. Everything for the child. Our feeling is that the child should not feel anything lacking. You are giving dresses or toys, too many dresses, too many treats. Whatever is asked or not asked is given to the child. So, the parent is doing micromanagement. The life of the child is being managed by the parent. They are protecting the child from every harsh reality in life. They go to the extent that they will actually support the child. When the child is showing some bad habits or something and behaves badly, they even go to the extent of protecting the child. So, in this such situation, what happens is the child becomes completely dependent upon the parent. For the child, parent is everything. He is not allowed to make any decisions, because of which the child slowly lacks self-confidence. See, the child is not getting a chance to make mistakes and learn from that in life. Everything is given in a platter. So, the child is not understanding the value of labor, the value of work, how much effort the parents are taking to ensure that the child is getting everything. The child is not realizing. Moving on also, the same traits will be shown by the child in future. There is another type of parents which is neglectful parenting. Because of their job or their own issues and problems, they are much focused on their own issues and they are not giving much attention to the child. Of course, the basic amenities like roti, kapda and makan, all those things are given. But not the nurturing part. That part is missing. So, they don't show any emotional connection with the child rather than giving them the basic support. They don't see what is happening in the school. They don't see how this child is behaving among other children, all those things. Sometimes to the extent that these children may skip school or they may get bad reports. Still, the parent will not say anything. Parent ignores it. What happens in such homes? The child develops no emotional connect with the parents. And same thing the child exhibits in the society. They will not understand. They will not understand what is love. They will not understand how we should be behaving in a society with other people. All those basic learning, the life skills, they are not learning and they lack it throughout their life. So, another type of parenting is democratic parenting, which is the most balanced parenting, I would say. So this parents encourage the children to have discussions, to do discussions at home, and they are allowed to take joint decisions. The children are allowed to take decisions, but after discussion with the parents, they can take independent discussions with the support of the parents. So the rules are set in such homes. Rules are there. It is not that rules are not there. Rules are set in such homes, but the parent tells the child why the rule is set. What is the importance of the rule? Why there should be a control. So the child understands. These parents also will be very demanding from the child. But at the same time, they know how to give in also. At times, as parents, we have to give in to the demands of the children also. There is no black and white rule that children should be strictly monitored. It should be like this, like this, like this. They are also human beings. We have to treat them, as I said earlier, like flowers. Right? So these parents help to develop a positive outlook in the child. Even in situations where there is so much negativity. In negative situation also, those situations can be used as ground for developing the positivity in the child. So these parents try to do that in those children. Right? So these parents, another important thing about these parents is they are also working, but they plan their timing carefully. At home, how much time should be spent, the quality time should be spent with the children, how much time that they plan their dinners together, the meals together at home, they plan visits together, they sometimes go to their schools for functions like all of you have come. So they help the child in doing their homeworks if required. So supporting the child. Moreover, the parents are supporting and constantly finding out how this child is behaving in the house, within their school, and in the locality. How the children, who are the children's friends, and how the child is feeling every day. They are giving a lot of love. And how can you love a child? You can love a child in your mind, in your heart. But at the same time, it is important that you have to show love to the child. How will you show love to the child? By hugging, kissing, smiling to them. All these things are important. We have to show our affection to the child. So, I would say this kind of children, what do? Say that these children develop very independent behavior. They will be emotionally independent. They are learning to take decisions independently, but under the guidance of the parents. And they are socially very relevant. Their social skills are very high. And they develop into full-blown personalities. Their self-respect and self-image and self-confidence is very high. So, they learn how to be caring with the other human beings in the society. So, these rules which are set at home, they don't take it as negatively. They understand that the universal law is like this. In the world, there is a sense of logical and predictability, logics and predictability in the whole world. That basic fundamental thing they understand, which actually makes them very positive as human beings. The healthy and positive development of the human being happen. And which in fact prevent anxiety, then depression and eating disorders, which are all prevalent in these times kids. So the parents' love and the way the parent is nurturing the baby from the young age is giving them directions and giving them comfort and support, so that these kind of things will not be developing. So I have told you different types of parenting. See, all of us would be a mix of these kind of, nobody will be no parent is perfect. But we might be a mix of different types of parent at different times. So we need to actually introspect and analyze where do we stand in the spectrum of parenting and how we can improve so that our child is nurtured and becomes a full-blown personality who is useful to the society. Right? I really wanted to speak about two particular things. One is about communication and second one is about discipline. You know what? These children are most responsive when you speak to them in kind and respectful way. Have you analyzed this? You speak to them, they understand. When you speak to the child, you have to get to their level. Maybe on your knees or on a sitting position, both of you, and then speak to the child with eye to eye when you are communicating. The child understands. Always make the instructions very clear. Don't communicate complicated language. Talk to them very simple, clear language, and they understand. And be positive and polite in your language. Never give regressive language or bad languages to the children. You are the child's hero or heroine. They are waiting to ape you. They will enact you tomorrow. So be very careful. Be very careful in your behaviors. When you are talking to the child, listen carefully and with full intent, attention, and understand, giving time to the child. And when give praise and love, how will you show love to the child? I told again, showing, hugging, kissing, smiling, holding hands. All these are examples of showing affection. We have to show the affection to the kids constantly to reassure them that you love them and the whole world is good for them. They understand that. Regarding discipline, say we as parents think that discipline, we give them love, but discipline will be inculcated by the school they are studying. Is it not? Many of us think like that. Not really. We as parents, we are starting the child's life, and we as parents have an immense responsibility to set those early lines of discipline proper. You have to set limits to the children. Why you should set limits to the children? Because that is to avoid any problems which can happen, any harm which can happen to the child, to the other people, or to anybody's property also. We have to ensure that the children are behaving properly. So sometimes it is very difficult. But you have to set the limits of behavior in a very calm, quiet, direct manner to the child. The child should get it right that the parent means business and they know the rule is real. Tomorrow if it is broken, there are consequences. They should understand that. So this slowly and steadily communication done at home helps the child. Many a times you might think that one time if you talk to the child doesn't understand. We have to have parents, we have to have patience. We have to talk to them multiple times. 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. It is our responsibility to correct them. So we have to tell them what is the expectation from the child in different situations. Slowly they understand. So whenever they are doing proper behavior, whenever they are exhibiting the right behavior, shower them with the praise. Tell them that they are doing right. That feeling of goodness, they love it. So ensure that your children are getting the right directions from you itself, even before coming to the school. Because many hours you are spending time, you have the responsibility of bringing that seed to a blossom to this world. Thank you very much for listening to me patiently, parents. You might be knowing all this, but I would like to re-emphasize these points for you. In case these are of any use to you, please take it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to the school's management also for giving me this opportunity. I represent
गांव में ले चलते हैं, जहां एक कुम्हार अपना घर चलाने के लिए मिट्टी के खिलौने और बर्तन बनाता है। जिस प्रकार कुम्हार एक कच्ची मिट्टी को आकार देता है, उसी प्रकार अध्यापक शिष्यों के उज्जवल भविष्य को बनाता है।
मिट्टी की पकड़ ही मजबूत होती है। संगमरमर पर तो हमने अनेकों को फिसलते देखा है।
तेरी शान पे सदके कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के, तेरी धूप से रोशन, तेरी हवा पे जिंदा, तू बाग है मेरा, मैं तेरा परिंदा। है अर्ज़ी दीवाने की जहाँ और सुहानी देखी, एक रोज वही मेरी शाम हो। कभी याद करे जो जमाना, माटी पे मर मिट जाना, जिक्र में शामिल मेरा नाम हो। ओ देश मेरे तेरी शान पे सदके कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के, तेरी धूप से रोशन, तेरी हवा पे जिंदा, तू बाग है मेरा, मैं तेरा परिंदा।
अपने चाक पे मिट्टी से खिलौने बनाते हुए। कुमार हूँ साहब, मिट्टी की कीमत जानता हूँ, हाथों हुनर से पैसे कमाता हूँ, खूबसूरत अपने हाथों से रचा है, मिट्टी से गंदगी को हटाता हूँ, मिट्टी की कीमत जानता हूँ, सुंदर और आकर्षक खिलौने बनाता हूँ। कुमार हूँ साहब, मिट्टी की कीमत जानता हूँ, मिट्टी से खिलौने बनाता हूँ। इतना कहकर हीरा खिलौने टोकरी में रखकर बेचने चल दिया। खिलौने ले लो खिलौने, खिलौने ले लो खिलौने, मुन्नी तुम गुड़िया ले लो, मुन्ना तुम तोता ले लो, टोकरी भरी है खिलौनों से, आकर अपना मनपसंद खिलौना ले लो। अंकल ये क्या है? बेटा ये मिट्टी के खिलौने हैं, देखो ये तोता, ये हाथी, ये बंदर, सभी छोटे बड़े खिलौने हैं। मेरे पास बताओ कौन सा खिलौना लोगे? हाँ बेटा बताओ कौन सा खिलौना लोगे? सभी खिलौने बहुत सुंदर हैं। नहीं माँ, ये सारे खिलौने तो मिट्टी के बने हैं, मुझे ये नहीं चाहिए, मुझे तो मुलायम और रंग बिरंगे खिलौने चाहिए। बेटा तुम्हें कोई खिलौना पसंद आया? देखो इसमें गुड्डा गुड़िया भी हैं। नहीं नहीं, ये तो मिट्टी के खिलौने हैं। इस मिट्टी के गुड़िया के तो मैं बाल भी नहीं बना सकती। अरे भैया, आजकल के बच्चे कहाँ इन खिलौनों से खेलते हैं? उन्हें तो रंग बिरंगे आकर्षक रिमोट से चलने वाले कार और मॉडर्न खिलौने चाहिए। आइए मिलते हैं हीरा की पत्नी गौरी से। अरे आप आ गए, कैसा गया आज का दिन? कितने खिलौने बिके? क्या बताऊं, आज तो कुछ भी नहीं बिका। अजी अपना मन छोटा मत करो, एक दिन अपने खिलौने जरूर बिकेंगे, भगवान पर भरोसा रखो। इतना कहकर गौरी भगवान की पूजा करने चली गई।
मुझको बता, तू रहता कहाँ, क्या तेरा पता? हम तो यहाँ पे मुसाफिर हैं, जो ढूंढे अपनी मंजिल का पता। ऐ खुदा मुझको बता, तू रहता कहाँ, क्या तेरा पता? हम तो यहाँ पे मुसाफिर हैं, जो ढूंढे अपनी मंजिल का पता। यादा तेरी यादा आती है, जहाँ मेरी जान जाती है, तन्हाइयों में रहता हूँ, खुद से ही अक्सर ये कहता हूँ, क्यों तूने दिल तोड़ा, क्यों तूने यूं छोड़ा, क्यों तेरा अब भी रहे दिल को इंतजार, क्यों चली आती है, क्यों तड़पाती है, क्यों अब भी मैं यूं बेकरार। मुझको बता, तू रहता कहाँ, क्या तेरा
पुकार। झुक जाए सर जहां वहीं मिलता है रब का रास्ता। तेरी किस्मत तू बदल दे, रख हिम्मत बस चल दे, तेरे साथी मेरे कदमों के हैं निशान। तू ना जाने आस पास है खुदा, तू ना जाने आस पास है खुदा। तू ना जाने आस पास है खुदा, तू ना जाने आस पास है खुदा। तू ना जाने आस पास है खुदा, तू ना जाने आस पास है खुदा।
अगली सुबह हीरा खिलौने बनाते हुए गौरी से बोला, एक बात बता ही नहीं, आज बाजार में मैंने देखा बच्चों को आकर्षक रंग बिरंगे रिमोट व चाबी से चलने वाले मॉडर्न खिलौने ही पसंद हैं। ये मॉडर्न क्या होता है जी? अरे मॉडर्न का मतलब है चाबी से चलने वाली चीजें, रिमोट से चलने वाली चीजें, रंग बिरंगे खिलौने। ये रिमोट और चाबी से चलने वाले चीजें मुझे तो नहीं पता, पर हम अपने खिलौनों को रंगीन बना सकते हैं। इतने में हीरा का बेटा चिराग वहाँ आता है और कहता है, हाँ बाबा, मैं भी आपकी मदद करूँगा, मैं भी खिलौनों में रंग भर देता हूँ। नहीं बेटा, तू पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दे, इन सब चीज़ों में तू मत पढ़। क्यों बाबा, मुझे भी आपकी मदद करनी है, मैं भी आपके जैसे खिलौने बनाऊंगा, मुझे भी आपके जैसे बनना है। बस बस बातें बाद में, आप लोग हाथ मुंह धोकर कुछ खाना खा लो। अगली सुबह हीरा जल्दी उठकर खिलौने बनाने लगता है। जैसे ही हीरा खिलौनों की टोकरी सर पर रखता है, चिराग जिद करते हुए कहता है, बाबा आज मैं भी आपके साथ चलूंगा। नहीं बेटा, तू पढ़ाई कर। नहीं बाबा, आज मुझे ले चलो। अच्छा चल, पर आकर अपनी पढ़ाई कर लेना। हाँ हाँ कर लूँगा। आज हीरा अपने नए उत्साह के साथ अपने रंगीन खिलौनों को बेचने चल दिया।
आया रे खिलौने वाला खेल, खिलौने लेके आया रे, आया रे, आया रे खिलौने वाला खेल, खिलौने लेके आया रे, आया रे। आओ मेरी आंख के तारों, कहाँ गए हो मेरे प्यारों। आया रे खिलौने वाला खेल, खिलौने लेके आया रे, आया रे, आया रे खिलौने वाला खेल, खिलौने लेके आया रे, आया रे। शोर क्यों मचाती है ये बरखा दीवानी, शोर क्यों मचाती है ये बरखा दीवानी। बरसा घटाओं से ला तरह तुम कभी रोए हो ओ सावन के नजारों। आया रे खिलौने वाला खेल खिलौने लेके आया रे, आया रे, आया रे खिलौने वाला खेल खिलौने लेके आया रे, आया रे।
छोटा बच्चा जान के ना कोई आंख दिखाना रे, टुपी टुपी टप टप, टुपी टुपी टप टप। अकल का कच्चा समझ के हमको ना समझाना रे, टुपी टुपी टप टप, टुपी टुपी टप टप। भोली सूरत जान के हमसे ना टकराना रे, टुपी टुपी टप टप, टुपी टुपी टप टप। ना दिन दिन ना नाच नचा देंगे। छोटा बच्चा जान के ना कोई आंख दिखाना रे, टुपी टुपी टप टप, टुपी टुपी टप टप। अकल का कच्चा समझ के हमको ना समझाना रे, टुपी टुपी टप टप, टुपी टुपी टप टप।
आज का दिन बहुत अच्छा रहा। हीरा और चिराग बहुत खुश थे। उनके रंगीन खिलौने काफी संख्या में बिके। सभी ग्राहकों को बहुत पसंद आए। तभी हीरा को ढूंढते हुए वहां मास्टर जी आए। हीरा, तुम यहाँ हो? मैं तुम्हें ही ढूंढ रहा था। तुम्हारा बेटा कक्षा में अव्वल आया है। सच मास्टर जी, मेरा चिराग अव्वल आया है? मुझे तो विश्वास ही नहीं हो रहा। हे भगवान, तुम्हारा बहुत बहुत आभार। चिराग बेटा, मुझे तुम पर गर्व है। बाबा, आप खुश तो हो ना? हाँ बेटा, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। मास्टर जी, मैं इसे और पढ़ाना चाहता हूँ। 5वीं तो इसने कर ली है। इसे आगे की पढ़ाई के लिए शहर भेजना चाहता हूँ, पर मेरे पास इतने पैसे नहीं हैं। तुम चिंता मत करो, कोई ना कोई रास्ता जरूर निकल आएगा। ओ हीरा, जमींदार बाबू बुला रहे हैं। आज ही आए हैं शहर से। उन्हें कुछ मिट्टी के बर्तन चाहिए। जा बर्तन लेकर पहुंच उनके घर। जी माँ जी।
जमींदार बाबू, जिनका परिवार कई सालों से शहर गया हुआ है, वो अब गांव आए हुए हैं।
राम राम बाबूजी, ये लीजिए मिट्टी के बर्तन। आओ हीरा, बैठो। मिट्टी के बर्तन लाए हो क्या? जी बाबूजी, ये लीजिए मिट्टी के बर्तन। अरे हीरा, तुम्हें पता है तुम्हारे बनाए मिट्टी के बर्तन तो बहुत खूब है। आजकल इसे शहर में भी इस्तेमाल करने लगे हैं। अच्छा बाबूजी। हाँ भाई, ये लो पैसे। क्या हुआ, पैसे कम है क्या? नहीं नहीं बापूजी, मैं सोच रहा था आप शहर में रहते हैं, काश मैं भी शहर में रहता तो अपने बेटे को वहां पढ़ा पाता। कौन सी कक्षा में जाएगा तुम्हारा बेटा? छठी कक्षा में जाएगा बापूजी। अरे तो क्या हुआ, मेरा बेटा भी छठी में जाएगा। तुम अपने बेटे को मेरे साथ भेज दो, मैं पढ़ाऊंगा उसको। वैसे पढ़ने में कैसा है वो? 5वीं में अव्वल आया है बाबूजी। यहाँ रहेगा तो मिट्टी में खेलेगा, यही कार्य सीखेगा। शहर जाएगा तो पढ़ लिख कर कुछ बन जाएगा। चलो अब तुम जाओ, हम तुम्हें खबर कर देंगे। तब तक तुम उसे भेजने की तैयारी करो। बाबूजी, आप तो हमारे लिए भगवान बनकर आए हैं। बस बस तुम चिंता मत करो, सब ठीक हो जाएगा।
हाँ, यही रास्ता है तेरा, तूने अब जाना है। हाँ, यही सपना है तेरा, तूने पहचाना है। हाँ, यही रास्ता है तेरा, तूने अब जाना है। हाँ, यही सपना है तेरा, तूने पहचाना है। तुझे अब ये दिखाना है। रोके तुझको आंधियां या जमीन और आसमां पाएगा, जो लक्ष्य है तेरा, लक्ष्य तो हर हाल में पाना है। हिम्मत से जो कोई चले, धरती हिले कदमों तले। क्या दूरियां क्या फासले, मंजिल लगे आके गले। हिम्मत से जो कोई चले, धरती हिले कदमों तले। तू चल यूं ही अब सुबह शाम, रुकना झुकना नहीं तेरा काम। तू चल यूं ही अब सुबह शाम, रुकना झुकना नहीं तेरा काम। पाएगा जो लक्ष्य है तेरा, लक्ष्य तो हर हाल में पाना है। यही रास्ता है तेरा, तूने अब जाना है। हाँ, यही सपना है तेरा, तूने पहचाना है। तुझे अब ये दिखाना है।
applause for them.
रोहन, ये चिराग है। आज से ये तुम्हारे साथ पढ़ेगा, वह तुम्हारे कमरे में ही रहेगा और कल ही मैं तुम्हारे स्कूल में इसका दाखिला करवा देता हूँ। हेलो चिराग, दिन बीतते गए। रोहन व चिराग एक ही पाठशाला में पढ़ने लगे और अच्छे मित्र बन गए। एक दूसरे का ख्याल रखने लगे, पर कभी कभी चिराग को अपने माता पिता की याद आती थी और एक दिन रोहन कुछ ढूंढते हुए, चिराग, क्या तुमने मेरी क्राफ्ट किट देखी है कहीं? उसमें बहुत सारी क्ले थी जो मिल नहीं रही है, कहीं ये तो नहीं? अरे वाह, मूर्तियाँ! ये कौन है? ये मेरे माँ बाबा है। वाओ, अमेजिंग! तुमने तो कमाल कर दिया, तुम्हारे हाथों में तो जादू है। अरे वाह चिराग बेटा, तुमने तो कमाल कर दिया। ये तुमने कहाँ से सीखा? मुझे मेरे माँ बाबा की याद आ रही थी और उन्हें देखने का मन था, इसलिए बना दिया।
ये तो सच है कि भगवान है, मगर फिर भी अनजान है। धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का, उस विधाता की पहचान है।
यह सब देखकर जमींदार साहब चिराग को शाबाशी देने लगे। दोनों बच्चे पढ़ने के साथ साथ मौज मस्ती भी
जोर से।
सोचा कहाँ था ये जो हो गया, माना कहाँ था ये लो हो गया। चुटकी कोई काटो ना है हम तो होश में, कदमों को थामो ये है उड़ते जोश में। बादल पे पाँव है या झूठा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है। बादल पे पाँव है या झूठा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है। क्यों हो गया बा खुदा क्या बात है। बादल पे पाँव है या झूठा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है। बादल पे पाँव है या झूठा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है।
रोहन का जॉन दोस्त आया।
Hi Rohan, how are you? Hello John, I am fine. Let's play outside. नहीं जॉन, इससे मिलो, यह मेरा दोस्त है चिराग, यह भी हमारे साथ खेलेगा। No Rohan, I don't want to play with him. Let's go somewhere else and have fun and dance.
Endurance. We are getting ready to cater you the next presentation.
Small time alongside JW.
My bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire. Your bestie says she want parties, so can we make these flames go higher? Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Aiko, ane. Chucking more fina, anane. Chucking more fina, ne. Start my truck, let's all jump in. Here we go together. Nice cool breeze and big palm trees. I tell you, life don't get no better. Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Aiko, ane. Chucking more fina, anane. Chucking more fina, ne.
Okay, your mama ngwele. Step on the dancing floor. Hips be winding, DJ rewinding. Take it to the island way. Okay, your baby mama. Put on your dancing shoes. One drop it, pop it low now. Take it to the max now. Jam in this small jam way. Jam in this small jam way.
My bestie and your bestie dancing by the fire. Your bestie says she want parties, so can we make these flames go higher? Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Aiko, ane. Chucking more fina, anane. Chucking more fina, ne.
Let me take it from here. Solomon girl straight up, right hoochie mama. Make me party non-stop in a island banda. Swing those hips and back it up to me ragga. A chance for party ladies do the doggy doggy. I'm drumming island reggae, rapping blue, green and yellow. Me jumping on me beat, make a slow wine for me baby. Speakers pumping, people jumping. We drumming the island way.
Shout out to the good time crew all across the islands. Grab your shoes, let me 2x2, and now we're shining bright like diamonds. Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Aiko, ane. Chucking more fina, anane. Chucking more fina, ne.
Yes, one drop it low now. Take it to the max now. Jump in the small jam way. Wind it.
Wind up, go down, wind up, go down. Twist your body backward.
We go.
Left, we go right. Turn it around and forward.
Wind and go down again.
Wind up, go down, wind up, go down. Twist your body backward.
Twist it back.
We go left, we go right. Turn it around and forward. My bestie and your bestie dancing by the fire. Your bestie says she want parties, so can we make these flames go higher? Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Aiko, ane. Chucking more fina, anane. Chucking more fina, ne. Chucking more fina, ne. Chucking more fina, ne. Chucking more fina, ne.
जमींदार साहब अखबार पढ़ते हुए, अरे चिराग, रोहन, ये देखो आज का अखबार। हाँ पिताजी, क्या हुआ? शहर में हस्तकला प्रदर्शनी है जिसमें 8 से 12 साल के बच्चे भाग ले सकते हैं और जीतने वाले को स्कॉलरशिप मिलेगी। पिताजी, हमारा चिराग तो बहुत होशियार है, इसका नाम प्रदर्शनी में लिखवा दो। मैं आज ही तुम दोनों का नाम प्रदर्शनी में लिखवा आता हूँ, तब तक तुम अपनी तैयारी करो।
राह पे चल बंदिया, बंदिया रे बंदिया, बंदिया रे बंदिया, राह पे चल बंदिया। रुक जा रे बंदिया, ये रात जरा सी है, बात समझ बंदिया कुछ देर ही बाकी है, रख यकीन आँखों से बादल आज हट जाएगा, चांद तेरी आँखों में बंदिया चल के आएगा।
माना कि मुश्किल है सफर पर सुन ओ मुसाफिर, हो कहीं अगर तू रुका तो मंजिल आएगी ना फिर। कदम कदम मिलाए जा, गगन गगन झुकाए जा, रख हौसला कर फैसला, तुझे वक्त बदलना है।
डरना तो बंदिया, रुकना तो बंदिया, राह पे चल बंदिया। डरना तो बंदिया, रुकना तो बंदिया, राह पे चल बंदिया।
चले जैसे हवाएं सनन सनन, उड़े जैसे परिंदे गगन गगन, जाए तितलियां जैसे चमन चमन, यूं घूमूं मैं भी मगन मगन। हे 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 वो, हे हे वो मैं दीवानी दिल की रानी, हमसे अनजानी, अब तक तू ही वो करती हूँ जो है ठानी। चले जैसे हवाएं सनन सनन, उड़े जैसे परिंदे गगन गगन।
What's up? Say what?
यारो ये तुमको हो क्या, आज हमको देखो जरा। जवा हो यारो ये तुमको हो क्या, आज हमको देखो जरा। ये माना अभी है खाली हाथ, न होंगे सदा यही दिन रात, कभी तो बनेगी अपनी बात। अरे यारो मेरे प्यारो मेरी मानो दिल का दो। जवा हो यारो ये तुमको हो क्या, आज हमको देखो जरा। ये माना अभी है खाली हाथ, न होंगे सदा यही दिन रात, कभी तो बनेगी अपनी बात। अरे यारो मेरे प्यारो मेरी मानो दिल का दो।
प्रदर्शनी में और भी बच्चे होंगे? हाँ पापा कह रहे थे इसमें लाखों बच्चे भाग लेंगे। जो जीतेगा उसे स्कॉलरशिप मिलेगी। रोहन मुझे तो डर लग रहा है। डरो मत चिराग, मुझे विश्वास है तुम ही जीतोगे। मेरी भी यही ख्वाहिश है कि मैं ही जीतूं और अपने माँ बाबा का नाम रोशन करूं। सूरज जैसे चमकेंगे देखे है साडी अखियां ने है सपने अंबरांदे ए सपने अंबरांदे बूंद बूंद जोड़ेंगे पल पल दूर दूर बह जाएंगे फिर नाल समंदरा दे फिर नाल समंदरा दे दूर बड़ी दिवाली दीवे ढूंढे अखियां दिल वाले घोंसले में पंछी बना के यारो हमने उम्मीदा रखिया मैंने हारना नहीं है चाहे कुछ भी करे दुनिया तुम ता और ये नाम दिया जाता है चिराग को। चिराग बेटा, आप स्टेज पर आए और अपना इनाम ले जाएं। चिराग बेटा, तुम्हें कुछ कहना है? जी, बच्चों की आंखों में कुछ सपने होते हैं, पर कभी कभी ये सपने अधूरे रह जाते हैं। बस एक जरा सा हौसला दे दे कोई, तो ये सपने भी पूरे हो जाते हैं। सभी बच्चे खुशी से नाचने लगते हैं।
जैसे धूल उड़ा के सींग उठा के तुम भी नाचो, बाजे जम के ताल ढोल बेटा राजू उड़ के नाचो।
हीरो से भी तेज कोई कर सके जो बेद नाचो,
अस्तबल में घोड़े जैसे पाक टोर छोड़ नाचो। मिट्टी जो तो रोट मोटा मिर्च खा के ऐसे नाचो। हाँ जा छोरे,
हाँ जा गोरे,
हाँ जा छोरे, नाचो 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 वीर नाचो, नाचो 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 यार नाचो, नाचो 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 कच्ची कैरी जैसा खट्टा नाचो, नाचो 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 बिच्छू काटा लागे ऐसा नाचो। ऐसे देखो धंधना के रोगी नाचे,
शोर सुन लो है धमाका जैसे शेर हाथी नाचे। देखो दिल का ये मेला यार अपने साथ नाचो,
एड़ियों के जोरों पे तुम धड़ाका देसी नाचो।
पसीना माथे का चमके दमके ऐसे नाचो। हाँ जा छोरे, हाँ जा गोरे,
हाँ जा छोरे, नाचो 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 वीर नाचो, नाचो 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 यार नाचो, नाचो 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 आगो वाला राग छेड़ा नाचो, नाचो 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 उसने चक्का लागे थी का नाचो।
New beginnings. With these words, I, Bharti Batra, offer gratitude to the Almighty God for showering this occasion with His blessings and making it special. A warm good evening to Honorable Chief Guest, Mrs. Kunjamma Matthew, National President YWCA, our Chairman Reverend Father Shaji Matthews, respected Principal Sir, the Managing Committee members, Headmistress Ma'am, Headmaster Sir, worthy teachers, proud parents, and my dear children. On behalf of entire St. Thomas family, I take the privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. I extend my sincere gratitude to our Chief Guest Ma'am for sparing her time from her busiest schedule to grace the occasion. Today we had a golden opportunity to hear your valuable thoughts, and this will surely be going to encourage us in our future events. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to express my immense gratitude to our Chairman, Reverend Father Shaji Matthews, for providing our tiny tots a wonderful platform to exhibit their innocence and talents in such a beautiful way. Thank you, Reverend Father. With deep sense of appreciation, I extend my thanks to all the staff members for their enormous cooperation in the organization of this gala event. A special note of appreciation to all the kindergarten teachers who have made this event a success. My sincere gratitude to all the parents and well-wishers for your rock-solid support and encouragement, without which the children would not have been able to achieve the excellence. How can I forget my dear tiny tots? A special thanks to all my budding rock stars for making this event memorable one with your impressive and innocent performances. Last but not the least, I would also like to thank all the people who have worked behind the scene to make this event a success. Thank you all and have a nice day.
हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ